Hello folks, welcome to the Divert. In this video I will stall for you how to bring in cash by taking paid studies utilizing the Street Piece application. It is free, it is straightforward, and aside from that it works a smidgen uniquely in contrast to most help locales you know, so ensure you continue to watch and allow us to get everything rolling. Okay folks, today we get something truly extraordinary available for you, bringing in cash by finishing paid studies. Not the typical kind of administration you get to finish on the web, however, very much let me make sense of. So we're on the landing page of the Road Harmony application, an application you can download for nothing either from Google Play or from your application store. Introduce and send off on your Android or iPhone to partake in purported statistical surveying overviews, not free of charge obviously, but rather in return for different monetary compensations in the event that you're not new to bringing in cash online with paid reviews. I guess you know the drill. You select your study, you get diverted to an outer website, you get asked a series of dull inquiries about subjects you're undoubtedly not even keen on, and assuming you're fortunate and charmed to the last inquiry, you get credited your pay for finishing the given study. That is the way most assistance destinations work. Now the application we're discussing here in this video is different. The Road Honeybees application won't need from you to respond to any drilling inquiries. Rather, clients are offered the chance to bring in cash by sharing photographs, recordings, or accounts of different items, their opinion on the given item as clients, and how they utilize these in regular day-to-day existence. For instance, in the event that you're in an eatery or a bar, you might snap a picture of your feast transferred on Road Piece and offer your contemplations about it. You have purchased a new cell phone, very much recorded video, or snap a picture showing how you use it, how it functions, and how you find it, from side interests to what you nibble on to the innovation you use it. That these folks need to understand what you're doing precisely, and each time you share a store video or photograph through your record on Road Piece, you get compensated up to $5. I mean folks, these are items and administrations you as of now use in your regular day-to-day existence, so why not create gain with them? Now you may be inquiring as to for what reason would it be advisable for anyone pay me for sharing photographs, for instance, of the pizza I requested for supper, or for transferring a tale about the tablet I as of late purchased. Well, by imparting your fair insight about these items administrations through this application, you allow brands the opportunity to see better clients' thought process about and how they utilize their items. You give these brands a genuine knowledge into shopper conduct, and that way give important information that can be utilized to further develop their items' quality, and because of that, assist them with making more deals and benefit. Roadbee's versatile application permits brands to really comprehend the purchaser by utilizing the narratives, photographs, and recordings you want to impart to us. We give brands life understanding and your thought process about and utilize their items. That's essentially it. And as a pleasant secondary effect, you get rewarded with an installment of as much as $5 for each info you give as a customer. Now, what I explicitly like about this application is the way that you can't actually bomb their overviews. There are no correct responses, no confounded proper inquiries or rating frameworks. You can see them so much or little as you like. The only thing that is in any way important to these folks is that you are straightforward, which is something I truly support. Since you realize how doing reviews online as a rule works, you penance your significant time and reply to a progression of truly drilling inquiries concerning a particular item, for example, or an item type, or about any point, and not long before you arrive at the last inquiry prepared to get credited your pay, they let you know there unfortunately you didn't qualify. Tragically, and because of that, you end up not getting credited a solitary penny for your time and exertion. Pretty disappointing as I would see it. Assuming that you have partaken in paid help online in the past, I'm certain you can connect with circumstances. For example, these stuff like that happens constantly on the web. Some of the time you simply don't fit the profile or the socioeconomics the study supplier is searching for. Sadly, they don't let you know that prior to moving toward the given study, yet sold after we have previously paid. All due respects to a lot of them, and assuming you give answers the overview provider thinks about off base or all in all not significant enough for them, they ditch you without advance notice, and you end up baffled since you contributed your significant investment in vain. They guarantee there have been transferred more than 40 photographs by clients today, and north of 2 million inquiries have been addressed for this present week. Pretty great numbers, I contend, and they additionally guarantee clients are offered the chance to share their considerations about items and administration of a portion of the world's greatest and most powerful brands, including worldwide players like Sony, for example. So according to my perspective, these folks appear to be not kidding about this. Their application looks genuine, and they give no misleading assumptions, like letting you know it would be possible to procure many dollars each day or even each hour with their statistical surveying studies. I for one find administration locales that do this really conniving, yet it's just my closely held conviction currently Folks, what I ordinarily do before I check another cash-making application out is I head over to Research Play or the application store and read through a portion of the client surveys individuals have passed on there to realize their thought process about the application or lucrative webpage I'm going to download. Well, and I should say shockingly, the road-based application has gotten a prevalently positive criticism that far has been downloaded currently in excess of multiple times by workers and study takers from everywhere the world, and has been evaluated with a 4.4 out of 5 stars, which is a truly good client fulfillment score for a cash-making application. I'm underscoring this on the grounds that applications from this specialty for the most part don't have the best standing, and that is a direct result of applications that make ridiculous cases, and there's a ton of these on the web, so who can fault individuals for having some sort of biases towards cash-making applications overall? By the by, folks, regardless of whether you check the street piece application out, I wouldn't prescribe you to depend exclusively on one help site, particularly in the event that you plan to bring in some huge measure of cash overviews to increase and maximize your profit. I'd recommend you expand and add a portion of these help locales to your portfolio. Diggy assessment, for instance, a study webpage, and that will give you admittance to paid statistical surveying review studies to lead and take an interest in it. Very well may be the vehicle you drive your pet's #1 food or even your morning espresso. You will be offered the chance to bring in some decent cash as an afterthought by rating any of these items and by imparting your legitimate insight about them, or you join on assessment station, another pretty misjudged administration website, as I would like to think this stage will pay you in different gift vouchers, for example to iTunes, Amazon, or PayPal, only for finishing short and simple surveys and studies. They offer prizes for online reviews across a wide range of various subjects and areas, which allows you the opportunity to impact major chiefs in numerous regions of our day-to-day routines. So by taking part in this assistance, you won't simply be allowed an opportunity to bring in some extra cash, you will likewise cause a commitment to item and administration enhancements, something I to accept we as a whole might profit from. Or you join these folks overview time and get compensated a proper installment pace of $1 for each study you complete through their foundation, no matter what your socioeconomics or review taker profile. On each time all reviews were developed equivalent, whether the overview took you 5 minutes or 15 minutes, whether you're in the Philippines or the US. Assuming you complete the study, you'll get compensated with $1. There you have it, folks. Make sure to accomplish a greater amount of these help locales you join on, the higher your possibilities. Hearing welcome to additional help and point of view surveys, and a consequence of that to bring in more cash. Well, that is totally supportive of today. On the off chance that you partook in this instructional exercise, hit the like button, and I'll see you all sometime later. Greetings. JP accuses of you and trust you are drinking. Today I will tell you in the asset where you can make $5. Okay, exceptionally simple with your telephone, so I don't need to pose you another inquiry. Do you have a telephone with you the present time? And I genuinely want to believe that you have, so that is extraordinary in light of the fact that this matter just necessitates you to have a telephone until we can bring in cash genuine and quick. While this isn't a new thing as this is, there is another way they can bring in cash, like $5 or $10 out more. I stands up upon us previously utilizing it to get compensated, yet it is still a strong method for procuring some side pay for yourself as well as your family too. In this video I'm going to show you how it works. $5 each time you make an impression on anybody. Okay, so before vagin this, I welcome to my station by in my feed so you can watch my future video as I put consistently new videos so you can utilize different source, since I'm putting a day-to-day video about the companion occasion source where you can become familiar with some side pay. Alright, so you can utilize numerous source day-to-day to bring in cash, and aside from that, assuming you need more side pay and more automated revenue. Definitely. So to figure out how to make a 10,000 every month, okay, so you want to go right underneath in the portrayal and check my most memorable connection, okay, where you really want to put your best email ID, and afterward I will send you preparing which you can advance bit by bit how to go from 0 to 10,000 and 100,000, and surprisingly splendid. Okay, so type on the left side, so we should discuss the new source, which name is Road Monster, okay, and where you can procure some side pay, like you want to finish some cool trust for earthy colored like wood hat found L'Oreal, Pepsi, Unilever, okay, and what you really want to do first, you want to pick one of the undertakings and afterward answer question and get compensated in real money in a flash, okay, and for this you want to tap on the join button, and what kind of errands you will arrives that totally versatile of lacework, okay, and you can download from Google Play Store. On the off chance that you are utilizing Android, okay, you can get this application on Google Play Store, and on the off chance that you have Apple telephone, you can get from Apple Store, okay, and what you really want to do, just you need to respond to a couple of inquiry, okay, you really want to talk with anybody, okay, all over the planet, and this that 100% free. You will don't charge for the SMS, since this is the application based to work, okay, that require a brief video while you create tea, and you can acquire $10 say regarding your thought process, your portable organization. You have acquired $5 snap a Picture at your nearby general store. Okay, means you can acquire for your day-to-day schedule. Okay, state V as in our numbers. You can see 25,000 or more store is accessible overall this month. 100 or more inquiries addressed for current week. Post photographs transferred today. Information exchange process is extremely simple. You want to tap on the join button, okay, and normally go on this GG's application like in the Apple Store. As I told you, assuming that you're utilizing iPhone, you want to go in the Apple Store. Assuming you have a Droid telephone, you really want to go in the Google Play Store, okay, and aside from that, okay, you can get more cash flow to become envoy of this site, no doubt. And how you can become, you need to apply for the diplomat. Okay, what is the minister program? You want to look down so you would realize what is about a thought, and I be a financial backer are particularly associated and ready to impact individuals. Okay, like you can see in your companion circle. Okay, you can impart this program to your relatives, and you can spread in WhatsApp, bunch, Facebook or Instagram, examining or working. And I have an extra 2-3 hours 7 days. Okay, what do I Mr. Do it straightforward, spread news about road piece of expert, for example, and record to partake in our main goal implies representative. Everything unquestionably revolves around you. What you really want to do, just you need to impact this site, okay, where you can let about the program. Okay, know in it for me, get compensated each and every time you elude a companion or complete an assignment. Okay, you will get compensated each time at whatever point you elude any companion or any its you finished undertakings. To gain experience working with a quick my tech startup in London, join a select local area of financial backers and advantage from preparing a worldwide organization and temporary job. Open doors in London and New York culture, okay, which is exceptionally cool. I figure, okay, you can get more cash flow in the wake of joining business there. You can see it's supporting 87 nations and they are attempting to spread this state which universally, okay, so you can help them. And you can bring in more cash, okay, so we should allow me to show you some survey and Google Play Store. You can see there's a 4.1, okay, in excess of 24,000 individuals are evaluating this program, okay, and you can see audit 1 sort 1, okay, some are getting compensated, okay, some are not getting compensated on the grounds that this isn't a day-to-day task, okay. At some point you can get compensated, at some point perhaps you won't need to do it, okay. So on the off chance that you need reliably procured, toss these kind of site, okay, and to unlike more automated revenue. As I let you know, to start with what you want to do, just you really want to go right underneath in the depiction and check first connection, okay, and I put your best email ID, and after that I will send you a legitimate aid, okay. Bit by bit you can figure out how to go from 0 to 10,000 out of 30 days, and after how you can go or 10,000 to 100k, and after 100k gracious you can go to 1 million, okay. You will get advanced bit by bit, okay, and you can bring in cash as I'm making day to day, okay, and aside from that, okay, you even check my feed and you will get more recordings about various different sources, so you can utilize 2, 3 or 4 consistently, so you can procure a couple of bucks as a side pay for yourself and for your friends and family, okay. Separated from this Google Play Store application, let me show you what I have. Surveys on the Google on Apple Play Store. This is a 4.5 out of 5 and 463 evaluations. Alright, you can proceed with individually so you can know assessment on the various individuals what are talking about this program. Alright, if you have any desire to know like what application is resemble, alright, you can see this is the dashboard, okay. You really want to respond to individually questions, okay. The thing